See how everybody's doing today. What them go getters, what them hustlers, what them grinders. Time's been flying by. We already in April, heading to May. 2026 is gonna be here fast, man. 2026 is gonna be coming fast. What's up, my time? Did you get your Chinese? Did you get your Chinese, my time? How you been doing, my time? What's up, Rudy? How you doing, Rudy? Been wore out, working a lot. I need to drop some content. I just ended up going live today. I might make a video later. I might drop a video later. I ain't been having too much time, man. Every time I try to go record something, I gotta do something or something pops up. What's up, Ezra? How you doing? How's everybody doing? What's up, 5Gs? I just wanted to check in. I was watching about 3 hours of content today, but I kind of just wanted to hop on live. I'm still trying to catch up, man. I've been watching long videos from people. It's hard to catch up. Seemed like you watched 20, 15 videos, 3 hours them flew by. You know, when you start watching content and 3 hours fly by, it feels like you ain't even watched that much content. You're like, man, I only watched 15 videos and it's been 3 hours. It's been a long. I've been watching content. I mean, I ain't make it to so many people's channels, you know. They might think I ain't been over there in so long. I mean, I'm trying. Just know it's hard. You know, even if you got 50 people, you ain't gonna get to everybody in 2, 3 days. I'll tell you that. Not if you watching their videos all the way through. So if you watch people's videos all the way through, you know, a lot of people's videos now y'all making them longer. Y'all making them about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes. You know, I'm trying to focus on just dropping like life content, stuff that's been going on in life. You know, a little bit about investment content. What's up, Chance? You know, I'm a big fan of SCHD's Chance, so I know a lot about that Schwab. You know, I'm big on dividends, so trust me. I know. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's been good. I know I ain't seen a lot of people. I went to that page today. It was probably about 6 people, and they ain't dropped a video in like a month or two. I hope they ain't give up. You know, I know it's life could just be life, and I mean, life happens. I mean, life happens. I know YouTube ain't for everybody. A lot of people can't spend time on social media like that. And then, like, this was the first time I really been on Facebook. What's up, King? I ain't really been on Facebook since maybe September of 2024 because when I started YouTube, I gave up on Facebook, Instagram, all that. I didn't even know like a lot of my real life friends, like they got a divorce. I didn't even know like one of my friends went through. I mean, he's separated and he was with his girl for like 15 years or 14 years. Who else? A lot of people's been going through some stuff and trials and things in life. I said, this is why I stay on YouTube. I mean, a lot of people's going through things in life. I said, man, somebody's child got killed. I said, man, no wonder I ain't been, like they've been. When I did see them, they just looked down. Because I ain't been on Facebook since like September, so it's been probably about 7 months. I said, let me just scroll through. Like if I got on Facebook, it was to message somebody. I never really scrolled through the content and try to go see anybody's post or nothing like that because I wasn't, I don't really like being on Facebook, Instagram, and I said, let me go on Facebook today and just try to read some people's posts. And I said, man, these people going through some stuff. I said, I ain't the only one that's been going through things. I said, man, broke their leg. Somebody got in a bad car accident, almost died. I said, like I said, Lord, people's been going through some stuff for real. And like, life has been life, and though, like that's what I say, it's gonna happen. Things are gonna happen in life. You can get in a car accident unexpectedly. You might go through a divorce out of nowhere. Whoever you with, or you might have fell out of love with that person, or they might have fell out of love with you, or anything like that. Anything could just happen at any point in time. Like you get in a car accident. You might lose one of your siblings. Somebody might die. Like your daddy, your mama. I wasn't expecting to lose my mom at the time I lost my mom, and the time that I lost my daddy. I wasn't expecting for any of that to happen. Things just happen. You got to be prepared for them, and you got to just try to be ready for it. And YouTube. You might want to take a break sometimes. Take a break. Take your break from YouTube, especially if you're going through some stuff in life. Like I ain't been able to drop content as much as I wanted to drive content, and I thought I was gonna be on here every single day dropping content. And as soon as I go record a video, something happens, or the day done went by, and I'm so tired where I feel like I ain't got the energy. I could drop a video, but I like to bring energy into my videos, and I don't feel like being on here talking like all slow and all that, and especially if I just work 14 to 15 hours and I just got off of work and then I clean the house for about an hour or two. What's up, 50 plus? What's up, Gen X, Tracy, King? I hope everybody's been good though. I know sometimes you can't drop videos every day. You can't be on every single body's page, or you try to show love to so many people, and I know some people might feel like, man, I ain't been showing them love or whatever, and stuff like that.
Yeah, the whole time.
How you been doing, boy?
I'm coolin', bro. How you doing, young man?
I'm doing good, brother.
That's what's up, brother. What's poppin' with you, baby?
Well, you at Walmart? Huh?
Yeah, man. Get some
What,
shit.
what
Get
you
some
call
shit
it?
for the kids.
Catching groceries? What?
Nah. Get them some drawers and some socks and things like that.
Oh, the necessities. Boy,
Yeah, yes, sir.
what was your birthday? Your birthday was on the 3rd or the 5th? I know it was one of them days.
It was yesterday. It was on the 5th.
The 5th? Yeah, man. I ain't talked to you in so long, bro.
Yeah, I already know, brother. I talked to
Ooh,
Derek and them. Back for my
D,
he
what
could
you
do the,
at Walmart?
he was at the one in Thibodeau.
Way in Thibodeau?
Yeah, he was way in Thibodeau.
What he was doing in Thibodeau? What, D? Like, D?
Nothing, you the fucking boss. Everybody just following that boy.
Yeah, yeah. You,
Yeah.
oh, D's.
Everybody just they jump as high as he say, you hear me?
Yeah, that boy done moved up again. Yeah.
Yeah, that boy, yeah, he turned. He
Where you
cutting
at? The
up.
one in Berman?
I'm at the one on Manhattan right now, brother.
All right. And that's good though. Hey, when you start that other job? Monday?
Oh yeah, Monday. Yeah, that's what we doing that. Monday.
Oh, that's good, bro. They starting you off right or what?
Hell yeah, boy, shit. They pay good over there. They get paid every day.
Is it across the river or what? What's up, everybody?
Nah, it's in Hammond.
Oh, so you gonna have to drive a little bit.
Yeah,
Hey, as
yeah.
long as they paying straight, it don't matter.
Big facts, big facts. That's what I'm on too.
No, life has been life, bro. I hope life's been good over there. How many kids you got now?
Shit, I still got five. Got
Oh,
five, same.
oh man.
I be trying to chill, bro. I be trying to chill, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
Yeah, for real. Most definitely. How the
oh,
house been treating you, brother?
it's been good. But me and my girl together, so it was lonely in this big old house.
man, y'all got the little man in there running around in there. What do you? Y'all,
Yeah,
y'all going for another one? What?
no, I ain't with my girl no more. I've been going through some stuff with her. I mean, so I
Baby
mean,
girl fucking.
my son just left. She just picked him up, but I mean, who knows in the future? I might have another one. I might find somebody else, or eventually we might
Yeah.
be together. I don't know. Life's just life, and right now, so
Shit is all good, brother. You know what
you
I'm
know,
saying?
things,
Be like that. Shit
yeah,
happens, you hear me?
things happen. That's how
Yeah,
you just got to be prepared for when it happens.
True that, brother. True that. You ain't never lying about that, brother.
You never know what's
Real
going to
for real.
happen. It might be a big blessing. Who knows? Might have something better in
It
store.
might be. Might be, brother. You never know.
You
Nah,
never
for
know. It
real though.
could be a blessing in disguise. Who knows?
Alright, so what's been popping with you though, baby? Besides work, what you be doing? You don't be going out bowling? You don't be
No,
going out to the
I don't be doing nothing. I don't be doing nothing but working, but I will be traveling soon. I'll tell you that.
Thanks. Nah,
Probably,
that's definitely
probably in
that's
July.
definitely something I'm trying to get into
Vacation
too.
in July.
Then
Yeah.
vacation in July.
We need to go. We need to go somewhere. You remember? The time you supposed to go to Florida with me, and that thing happened with you. I like to travel.
What that was? That was Pasadena, huh? No, that wasn't Pasadena. That was
We was going to Panama.
Panama. You heard me, Panama.
Supposed to go to Panama all that time, and that happened to you.
Nah, for real.
But I'm thinking about going somewhere. I was supposed to go to New York this next week, but I ended up changing that. So I got some things going on, but the end of July I'm probably gonna go somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I might go overseas. Who knows? Need to go enjoy life, do something. I don't know if you like to travel.
Up.
Usually I'm about to switch rotations, so I'm about to be off on Monday night, Tuesday nights.
Monday night, Tuesday night. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's
It
cool.
had
That's a
a
bet.
week. I was off Saturday,
Gonna have to give one of
Sunday
them
night.
Tuesdays or something off.
Well, like usually I got my son on them 2 days. My 2 off days, so it's kind of hard to do something. But yeah, I was right. I used to bring him to Dave and Buster's a lot.
Part two. What the fuck? This part two.
What's up, success? How y'all doing in the chat? I don't know if you can read the chat on your end. You can read the chat on your end.
Yeah, I can see it. I saying hello and shit. Yeah, man. I'm getting some shit for the kids, getting some shit for the house and shit. Went
Yeah,
over there in Boomtown yesterday. No, it was my birthday yesterday.
yeah. I was in Boomtown. I'll probably go at the end of the month. I might go to Boomtown on vacation. I got a vacation next week. I got to work 7 days straight, and then I start my vacation. But I might go like 2 days before Easter. But I was thinking about going to Biloxi instead. I might rent out a hotel in Biloxi and just go to Biloxi for 2 days, bro.
Oh yeah, that's nice too.
Yeah.
That's nice too though.
Just to get away. Go relax.
Yeah, that's nice too. Brother, clear your head, brother.
Yeah, clear my, because I don't hit the piff or nothing no more. It's been about 8 months.
I know, brother. I know you be, yeah, you don't fuck with that shit no more. I know, brother.
Yeah, that up.
Cause we Aries, we think about a lot, bitch. Stay out your head, brother. You
Yeah.
hear me? You're an Aries baby. I already know. We think about everything, brother.
Like I'm a Taurus, but still, like I
Oh
just
yeah, you sure is a Taurus. You
yeah,
sure is. Your birthday coming. It's in that. Yeah, you sure is, brother.
yeah
It's my fault. You sure is.
get over that. And you ain't seen in a while. You don't really be worried about
Yeah, facts. Nah,
it. You
just do
trying to
some like I said, do some positive shit. You know what I'm saying? Make
yeah, that's
yourself happy, brother. Cause this shit small. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. That's all I try to do is stay positive about everything, though, bro.
Yeah, brother.
Especially with
Be
all the things
positive.
I done been through in life and all everybody else, they should be the same way, bro. But you gotta look at it like life could be worse than what it is, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I mean, though, brother. You said the words out my fucking mouth. That's exactly what I mean.
That's
Life
what
is way
people
worse, bro.
people gotta look at it like that. It could be worse than what it is.
Fucking right.
You know, a lot of people ain't gonna know what you went through. They ain't gonna good. Like, look, a lot of people think, oh, you don't know what I've been through.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real shit. What they still think you're Mexican, brother? Motherfuckers still think you're Mexican, bro.
Yeah, I not
That shit is so funny, brother. I ain't
like
lying
like a ego, you know.
to you. Yeah.
I run with it. I say, "Hola, donde? How you doing?" I just run with it.
Man, you're a real clown, man.
I say, it is what it is, you know.
Facts.
But I ain't been on Instagram or none of that lately, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I contact you, like Instagram. But I usually be on YouTube.
YouTube, and then my first time ever fucking with the shit like this. I ain't know that bitch even do this.
But I get paid, like I monetize, so I get a little money off of YouTube.
Oh, right there. That's what's up.
So they pay me like I get like a check a month or whatever. If I drop some videos or something
You don't be.
and just I try to motivate.
You
But
got
like
little man's got a car, huh? Shit, drop some videos, little man driving his car.
I usually drop like motivational, inspirational
Oh, inspirational shit. Oh, all right, facts.
about
Yeah,
life.
that's what's up
Just
to them.
talk about things in life.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of. I was dropping like Pokemon content for whenever I was opening up my son's packs and stuff like that. And then,
Facts.
then what's up?
Yeah, cause they got all type of shit. Yeah, they got all type of shit, brother.
You could do anything on YouTube. It's YouTube. Do whatever you want. I mean, look how what's his name Kai Train. I show speed. I mean, I don't know if you know who that is, but I show speed. And they stream, so they be doing streaming kind. They
Yeah.
live all the time though. That's how they get their money being live.
All right, dude. That's fire though. That's fire. Huh, BJ?
I might drive some. I might do more lives. I need to go live more because a lot of people like them live.
Yeah, you trying to get that visual, brother.
They like that live content. But I don't know. I might drop a video later. I might just record something.
Hey,
Or drive.
I'm gonna tune in. God, let me know.
You start this Monday. Or you start next Monday.
This Monday coming. This
So
Monday coming. Yeah,
it's on.
it's like I think it's from like 9 to like I won't say 5 or 4, something like that. 9 in the morning to like 5 or 4. What did you done? All right. Your socks.
Not bad. That's not bad. 40 hours. I mean, it's good pay. 40 or
Yeah. Look, brother, my girl in the rush, brother. I'm about to hop off here.
all right,
Fuck
bro.
with me, brother.
Keep brother.
Yeah, she rushing me, brother.
You know how to exit off this thing, huh?
Huh?
You know how to exit out of here, huh?
Oh yeah, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
All right, bro. I'm gonna talk to you soon, bro. Hope your new job is good, bro.
I appreciate you, brother. You know it. We
All
gonna
right,
chop it up.
all right. Stay in contact. How you doing? I see you.
Say hey.
Yo, man. Stay in contact, brother.
You know it.
All right, later, B.
Ah,
How's the chat doing, everybody? How's somebody I ain't talked to in a long time? It's been a couple years, we contact each other every once in a while. I ain't really talked to him in years. It's good to catch up with some old people. I'm trying to catch up to like some of the people I used to talk to, in real life. Hey, because I went on Facebook today. I don't know if some of y'all was watching this video earlier, but I went on Facebook today and it's like, man, you never know what other people's going through. Like, I mean, I ain't been on Facebook really since like September, like I was saying. And I seen people, they got divorced. They was with each other for like 14 years. They got some other things that they going through. Somebody got in a bad car accident, almost died. Somebody broke their leg, had to get a ride up in their ankle and their leg. I said, man, everybody going through something. I ain't. I mean, I used to get on Facebook, but I don't really scroll through Facebook. I would just get on there to message somebody. I said, man, I think my name on Facebook is Nemo Tran. It ain't Nemo 504. It's like Nemo Tran. But I ain't really been on. Look, I got like maybe 40 friend requests, but I don't know them people, so I didn't really add them. So you gotta let me know if it's if it's you or not. What's up, Andy? My last name is Tran, Tran. A lot of people don't know I'm Asian. They think I'm Spanish. So I'm actually Vietnamese Chinese. I know I don't got the eyes or nothing like that, so a lot of people might not realize that I'm Vietnamese or Chinese. Andy, mine, I wanted to ask you too. Are you Asian? I'm Asian. A lot of people don't know that though. That's why he was just asking me. My friend, I was live on here with me, because people still think I'm Spanish. Yeah, a lot of people think I'm Spanish. I kind of do resemble a Hispanic, I guess. But when you make, my mama was mixed with a lot of stuff. My daddy was Chinese, Vietnamese, and then my mama was mixed with like 10 things. So that's why. That's what I was wondering though. Because I did meet a couple people like from this other app, and they Pokemon. I didn't know they was Pokemon people. Like, I started talking about Pokemon, they started showing me their collection. It was good. You know, I seen your last video. Sword and Shield was my favorite kind of era. Lost Origin was my favorite like set, besides Evolving Skies and stuff like that, and Sword and Shield. But that Giratina used to hit different. It was so hard to get that Giratina. I love. I collect a lot of Pokemon stuff for my son. I got a whole Pokemon playlist on my channel. I used to open up Pokemon packs and stuff like that. So it was nice seeing Andy Mine's videos. It was bringing back memories. By the time I was doing Pokemon content though, Andy, it wasn't really doing too good for me. My videos might have more views now because I gained a couple more subscribers. But when I started doing Pokemon content, I barely could get 10 to 15 views on my videos. And that's why I kind of changed up my content. Because I was spending $50 on Pokemon cards and opening them up, and I barely could get 10 to 15 views. But that's when Pokemon kind of was going on a decline. And now Pokemon's going back up. Because, like, when I was leaving my Walmart the other day, you should have seen the line. The people was putting out the Pokemon cards. You should have seen the line wrapped around the woman putting out the Pokemon cards. It looks like they was about to jump the woman. I mean, they had about 10 or 15 people lined up waiting for them to put the new Pokemon set out. I said, man, that's crazy. And the cards that I got, even the PSA 10s, like I bought I bought like the Cosmic Eclipse Pikachu. It was probably like 180 at the time, or maybe less than 200, but now it's like 250, 260. So it went up, like, so it went up in value. Like even the PSA, the Charizard, I bought it for like 220, and now it's like 275. Because I don't really grade the cards. I was buying them graded. They was on a decline for a while. Now it seems like Pokemon's going back up again. So that's a good thing. Yeah, at the time I was buying it when the market was dropping, or the market was really dropping. The market wasn't doing too good. I got a whole lot of Sword and Shield though. My son does. It's not really my cards. It's all his cards and whatever he wants to do when he hits 18. That's like 14 years away. I don't know what the prices will be, but whatever the prices are for whenever he hits 18 years old, that'll be whatever he wants to do. If he wants to get a car with it, or sell them, or trade them, or save them for his kids, or whatever he wants to do. None of them's mine, so I done gave him all the cards. He got some good cards up in here, though. I mean, You know, I don't really go through the good ones no more. I mean, he does got like the Espeon. You know, he got yeah, that's all. You know, I was just opening them up for him. You know, and that's whatever he wants. You know, whatever he wants is whatever he wants to do with it. What's up? What's up, S4? How you doing? S24. Hope you been doing all right, Miss Shayla. You got your new phone turned on? What, you got a new number or something? You know, my favorite Pokemon is Gengar. That's why I like your picture so much. You know, my favorite Pokemon is Gengar. You know, I know you know about the Sabrina Gengar. You know, I don't know what your favorite Pokemon is, Andy, but mine is Gengar. That's why I had the Gengar chains and everything. You know, and and I'm mad because I had the small Gengar chain and I had the big Gengar chain, and they both in my drawer right now, but they both broke. You know, but I love me some Gengar. I love Gengar. Can't get enough of Gengar. You know, as a Pokemon I would always like. You know, most people like Pikachu. Most people like Charizard. I don't know what it is about the Gengar. You know, the purple with the red eyes. I don't know if it's because he's colorful. You know, or what. And I used to like them. You know, like Ash Ketchum. You know, we grew up on the old Pokemon. I wish I could go up in my if I could go up in my garage right now and find. I got a lot of Pokemon games somewhere. And I'm about to try to go look real quick and see if I can find them. I'm gonna see if I can go find them real quick. I'm about to go see if I can find them Pokemon games. I don't know if they're still around or what. You know, I love Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. What are you cooking, huh? Oh, I got a salad. I ain't cooking nothing really today. I wanna know what Shayla cook. She ain't never give me my ziti noodles, yo. She be playing games with the ziti. I don't know if it's in the garage. Where would it be at? I don't know if I'm gonna find it. I don't know if I'm gonna find it in this junky garage. I don't know if I'm gonna find it in here. Let's see. What's in the bag? I don't think it's gonna be in here. I don't know what I do with the bag. She made meatballs. Let me see. Had spaghetti. What you put some? You eat Parmesan on your spaghetti? I don't think I'm gonna find it in here. It's too junky, too crowded. I don't know if I moved everything. I'm trying to see if I could clear this garage out soon. I'm gonna make this like a game room up in here. So give me some time. I can get this garage together. Make me like a nice little game room in here. Man, Shayla, I didn't even know. You know, today was my first day really on Facebook since I started back YouTube since like September. And I was like on my best friend's page. I didn't even know him and his wife got divorced, and it's been like 14. They was together 14 years. I said, man, a lot of people's going through some stuff. You know, man, I seen so much stuff. People's going through some stuff. I said, everybody's going through stuff in life, boys. One of my friends got in a bad wreck, almost died. I said, these people going through things in life, boy. I said, yeah, his wife with a new, I don't want to talk about all that, but it's a new dude, like, I think he's like 15 years older than her. I don't even know. I I said, Lord Jesus, they got some stuff going on. You know, they was together since high school. I said, man, I thought I was going through some stuff. I said, I already know everybody else going through some stuff. Yeah, I can't find it. I had buku old games. I don't know what they are. You know, Shayla goes live with that Oh So Ravishing tonight. You know, I ain't got your number to send you. I'm not on StreamYard right now, Remington. Yeah, I'm not, man, they going through some stuff, Shayla. I gotta clean this up. I'm gonna put some new lights up there. Get some lights going. I gotta put these clothes in the dryer too. I was washing clothes earlier. I might drop a video when I have a little bit of time because my son has just allowed. I might go record a video and you know, Shayla goes live with Oh So Ravishing at Love Talk. That Love Talk. I'm trying to redecorate my room too. I gotta put my bed sheet on. Every time my son comes over, he be jumping on my bed like it's a trampoline. Put my bed sheet back on my bed. I was trying to vacuum up my room earlier. I'm trying to redecorate my room a little bit too. Cause I'm thinking I'm actually gonna get me like a new computer to utilize this computer desk I got that I never really use. Shit, I need to get them bed clips so the bed sheets will stop coming off. Whatever they call them. Bed clips, bed sheets, clips. My son's Easter bunny in the bed. I always got to do a little jump to put the sheet back on the other corner. I don't know if y'all do that too or what, but there we go. I don't know. I'm gonna be getting some stuff soon. See, I got the one Gengar chain. I don't know if Andy mine's still in here, but it broke. I broke all of them at work. That's what makes me mad. And I got the mini Gengar. The mini Gengar. So you put them next to each other, look like a baby Gengar. That's why I stopped wearing so much stuff to work, because I be working so hard. I be breaking everything at work. I be breaking everything at work. Hold on. Not the Andy Mine TV. What was your favorite what was your favorite set, Andy Mine? Let me try to see if I got any other little cards I can show you. I just got random cards, like even some good ones that ain't even in the case. So you know I love Aerodactyl. I got the one from Lost Origins in there somewhere. Even the promo cards, I got them in cases. Even the trainer gallery cards. Wait, is this Silver No, this is Crown Zenith or is this Brilliant Stars? I can't remember. Even got the little Pikachu EX. It's a lot of Pikachus. Not the Garchomp. See, some of them ain't even expensive, but I keep them in cases in case. You never know. You know, it might take off and not take off, but might be better. You know, and they don't make the amazing rares no more. You know, like even like the little Arceus and stuff like that. These some of them just regular trainer gallery cards. I want to still keep them in cases. You know, just like even if it's a straight little card. You know, like Entei. So even if they're V cards, I was keeping them in cases. And on the top loader. You know, even the Shining Rares. Them like Shining Fates. I was even keeping them. So I don't even know. A lot of people talk about Ting Lu. I don't even know who Ting. That must be a newer Pokemon or something. You know, I don't really keep up with the newer Pokemon. You know, I was originally 151. I mean, like the original 151 Pokemon. I got a lot of Pokemon cards in here. I can keep going on and on. Not that Gengar. I love that Gengar. I don't know. I'm headed to New Haven. You know, I got one of the original 151. Not that Dark Radicat. Not that Team Rocket First Edition. I know it's a basic card, but I gotta have some of the basic cards in there. Even if it is $20, $30, $40, whatever it is. I might start collecting Pokemon again soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might go to a collector con. I might just go to a collector con. Just to relax at a collector con. I probably won't buy nothing. You know, the prices at a collector con be out of hand. I might drop a video. I might hurry up and record a video real quick because it does take a little while. I might make it like an edited video and drop a video. And then try to watch some content and then try to be on for when Book Your Time goes live with Also Ravishing. So I might hop off of here. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for spending a little time with me. Not the Reese Cups. I'm headed to New Haven to get a slice of pizza. You don't know. But probably about to hop off of here so I could try to make Shayla and Also Ravishing show later. And then as soon as they get off, I'll probably just watch me like a movie or something because I still got to clean house a little bit. But I'm going to try to hurry up, record a video, see if I could drop it. Just because I ain't dropped a video in a while, and I got work the next 7 days, so I'm gonna be busy for 7 or 8 days, and then I go on a vacation. But I love y'all. Y'all stay phenomenal. Monetize that greatness. Strive for excellence. You know. Drop me a text message. You know when I'm about 4:50, in case I'm cleaning or something. You know, so I can make the show. At least have that thing listening while I'm cleaning and stuff. I love y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing.